Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. Now we'll go down to Lincoln Financial Field for this matchup.
Now, as we go to the field, it's Darren Sproles back deep for the kickoff. And Josh Scobie looks set now to kick it away. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Here comes the Eagles offense, led by their quarterback, who had the best touchdown to interception ratio in NFL history a year ago, Nick Foles.
I think Nick Foles last year showed everybody what a quarterback he can be in this league. 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He was outstanding.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Eagles come out, 2 tight ends on the field. The first week of the NFL season is underway. Picks up 8 here.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
Out to Cooper.
I think when I was playing, anytime we crossed the 50-yard line, it was kind of like a big sigh of relief because I knew now that there were a lot of things that could take place. I could afford to take sacks. I could afford to be a little more aggressive. Let's see how the offense reacts to this.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Makes the reception, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
After the catch, it's now 2nd down and 1. Offense lines up here. Foles, handoff. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Now focusing in on the offensive unit. LaShawn McCoy has more moves than perhaps anyone in the league.
He does have a lot of moves. He can stop short. He can show the speed. And every once in a while, he'll catch you by surprise and try to hit you with the power. He is a terrific NFL running back.
The Eagles bring in an extra tight end for this play. The Eagles from the 32. McCoy on the screen. Foley's there to make the tackle.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Tight ends in motion here. Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Eagles for the extra point. He made it. Foles Daniels has certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And where this player goes, attention follows. Johnny Football leads the offense onto the field. Johnny Manziel, the starter today at quarterback. First down here. Daniel Thomas is in the backfield. Handoff, middle, and that picks up 3. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. Second down. Manziel's going to be in the pistol here. They'll mark him at the 40.
Manziel's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
First down here after the run. The Jaguars will come out in the pistol. Setting up screen, and he hauls it in. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. Pass complete, but did not get them to first, so it's second down now. Manziel lines up in the pistol. The Jaguars will approach this play from out of the pistol. The give, nice tackle.
Thomas is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, well, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's third down coming up. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. The defense gets the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The offense is backed up. Foles takes a look now from under center. Now first and 10. McCoy. Bryant's there to make the tackle. Let's set the defensive starters. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. To the ground. Ballard's the one who brings him to the ground.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. They've come out in the dime package.
We go.
Foles has got it in the gun. He makes the catch, and he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Smith's a receiver in the slot. First down at the 20. Here's Ertz. That's a gain of 8.
The Eagles coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. Run and pass. That time, the pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
The defense comes out in the dime. The Eagles take it from the 28. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Left side. McCoy's tackled down after a gain of 2.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
3rd down following the run. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. McCoy's going to get it again here. That picks up 11.
McCoy is the most dangerous running back in the NFL in the run game. How about that? He can dodge people. He can run around him. He can do anything. That's an excellent run.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. The Eagles snap it at the 41. They'll stay on the ground on first down. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
McCoy is going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding the hole and picking up those yards.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Jaguars come out in the nickel. Foles takes it from the gun. Wants to go deep. Has the catch. Eagles into the score.
Quarterbacks in this league can throw that type of pass, throw it high in the air, far down the field, and have it just drop in there right on the target. Beautiful throw for the touchdown.
The Eagles lined up now for the point after. And the point after is good. Foles is going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. Breaks free, and they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. To the line of scrimmage, first down. Thomas is lined up in a single back formation. The Jaguars line up in the pistol offense. Throws the pass, finds his mark, and that's good for only a yard or 2.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
That leads us to 2nd down. Manziel's setting up now in the pistol. The Jaguars line up in the pistol. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Taking off, and he races out of bounds at that point.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play. He doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a first down.
The Jaguars from the 32. Thomas going to take the handoff now.
Thomas is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Thomas in the backfield. Single back set. 2nd down and 9. Will go ground. Running room. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
With the carry, 7-yard gain on the play.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Manziel lines up in the pistol. And the give now to Daniel Thomas. Still on his feet. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The defensive end has the outside runs. That's his assignment, and he did it well. Takes on the tackle, beats his rear end up pretty good, and makes a tackle on the running back.
This will be a fair catch by Sproles. The Eagles come onto the field for their next series. Cooper's in the slot. First and 10. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. Then picks up about 3. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Offense lines up here. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. Picks up about 2.
45 on the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Cooper's lined up now as a slot receiver. Set up screen. The ball is out. And the defense has it.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Great starting field position for the offense. The Jaguars pistol set here. The Jaguars take it from the 23. Outside to the right. In on the stop.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
Manziel set in the pistol. The Jaguars come out in the pistol. 2nd and 1. Daniel Thomas carries the football, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Thomas is lined up as the single back. First down and 10. Touchdown. This game is tight.
Touchdown Jaguars.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part in the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Jaguars now will tack on the extra point. Extra point was good. The Jaguars offense is on the sideline right now, bathing in the moment after putting up points, but it's the defense that really made the difference there, setting up the score with the fumble recovery. Josh Scobie ready for the kickoff. He'll take it from the 10. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Eagles come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. Cooper's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 28. McCoy's handed the football. Left side. Got a big lane. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Eagles with an extra point try on the way. The point after try is in the books. The Jags are ready to return the kick. This will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Jaguars ready to take over the football. Daniel Thomas is in the backfield. First down at the 20. Thomas has got it on the handoff. Allen in on the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And here we have second down. Manziel lines up in the pistol. Manziel's lining up in the pistol. Keeps it on the play fake. Smith's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
The Jaguars will go with the pistol on this play. Third down and 5. He'll throw it over the middle. Complete to Lewis. Lewis tackled down at the 32.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
First down here after the completion. The Jaguars in the pistol formation. Thomas taking the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 4 following the run. The Jaguars in the pistol. They hand it off to him again. Thomas tackled down.
Thomas is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Blackman's lined up in the slot. Throws to the right. Complete to Lewis. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
Lewis is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He can run all the routes. How about this out route that time? Does it with such grace and ease and makes the catch just short of the first down.
Running to the left side, and now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Thomas is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the catch in the open field. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Robinson's a receiver in the slot. Manziel's back in shotgun formation. Heading right. Manziel's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled. They are running the football, and that's thanks to their quarterback, not the running back.
Yeah, you got to be careful, though, if you're a running quarterback. You got to live to fight another day. Run it, get your yards, and make sure you get on the ground before they can give you that big hit.
Touchdown, and this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Makes the PAT. The Eagles now only up a single possession. The gap's been closed in this one. Scores 21-14. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. It's Boykin with the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Halftime, 2 minutes away.
Coming up at halftime, please stay tuned for the Verizon Halftime Report, presented by EA Sports.
They come to the line, and it's first down. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield.
13.
Screen, got the completion. The Eagles are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Foles is on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
The defense gets a sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Foles will take it from the gun. Out to Cooper, and gains about one. The Jaguars signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. Here's the handoff to the outside. McCoy. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. The Eagles want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. McCoy the ball, and he's leading this team on the field right now.
Boy, he sure is. And I give him a lot of credit, but I also say this. The offensive line, anytime you see a running game go this well, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-lineman.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Jaguars are set for their next possession. Daniel Thomas is in the backfield, dropping back now into the shotgun. Brings it in. He's brought down. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Out of the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground. The Eagles call a timeout. Their first. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. Third down on the way. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Blue flip.
They're setting up screen. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. No return here as he makes the fair catch. First down here. Cooper's in the slot. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Ball almost comes away with a pick that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. Foles is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. right at the 50.
Number 9 on the run. No gain.
Third down now. And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver. Snap it out of the gun. Eyeing that left side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Eagles call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. An empty possession for the offense. So that's going to do it for the first half. Eagles are up in this one. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. And tackles made right around the 26-yard line. The Jaguars will begin their drive from the 26 now. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And now here's the first snap of the second half. He's got the catch. Robinson's tackled down after a gain of 10.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
First down at the 36. They'll go ground and gain maybe 4.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Manziel lines up in the pistol. The Jaguars lined up in the pistol. Second down and 7. Justin Blackman hauls it in. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Manziel's going to be in the pistol here. Thomas lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. First down at the 48. Complete to Lewis. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
The Jaguars come out in the pistol. Second and 8. Gets the handle here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Thomas is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
The Jaguars will come out in the pistol. The Jaguars snap it at the 41. The catch is made. They bring him to the turf.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Manziel lines up in the pistol. Second and 9. Handoff made. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
The Jaguars will approach this play from out of the pistol. Third down and 10. Justin Blackman hauls it in.
The percentages of picking up a first down in a third and long situation like this are very low in the NFL. But how about that play on the offensive side? Good job. Really good first down. That should give them a lift.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Has his man. And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Gain 17.
Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone. If you punch it in here, even though you're down by more than 7, it'll give you confidence for the rest of the game.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. The long drive continues. Play after play after play here on this drive. And they go back to the ground. Touchdown and drawing close.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's 1st and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
The Jaguars lined up now for the point after. It's good. Josh Scobie ready for the kickoff. And a touchback. The Eagles now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. 1st down at the 20. McCoy taken down. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
Second down here. McCoy's going to secure the handoff. He'll pick up 7 this time. Running the football is a mindset, and it's one this team has today for sure.
You can tell this was the thought process all week long by the offense. We're going to go out there, we're going to out-tough the other team and just run the football right at them, and it has worked well.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. The Eagles will take the snap from the 30. Right back to him. McCoy taken down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the 1st down. They're up here in the 2nd half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Cooper's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Bowles takes it from the gun. No room to complete that one.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
2nd down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. McCoy's going to take the handoff now. Ball's in on the tackle. The Eagles have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. McCoy's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they have done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch.
3rd down and 4. The Eagles get a 1st down. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
Well, here we are in the 2nd half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the 1st down and just keep marching from here.
1st down at the 33. He's taken down at the 30. Second down coming up. Cooper's lined up in the slot. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's tackled at the 28.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Bowles is going to take it from the gun. Incomplete. This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out. And he puts it through for 3.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Jaguars bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Manziel's setting up now in the pistol. The Jaguars line up in the pistol offense. First down at the 22. Throws to the right. Complete to Lewis. Williams there that time for the tackle.
Well, they say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. I don't know who those people are. They don't know what they're talking about. It's a big part of playing quarterback. Look at that. He fires it in there in between the defenders for the completion.
And the give now to Daniel Thomas. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. Manziel lines up in the pistol. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Thomas tackled down. In a tight game, Phil, has been fun watching these two running backs go back and forth, dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the running backs have been dominating so far today. So have both teams' offensive lines. They have gotten it done. And listen, I'll say this to the defense. You better dig in there and toughen up to try to stop these running backs.
The Jaguars take it from the 38. Once again, they'll run it. Fletcher's going to make the tackle. Running the football, not every team can do it, but today we're seeing two sides that came in here with a clear desire to run the football, and they have done just that.
They've done well. The offensive lines have played very well. There's no doubt about that. But look, the defenses, I'll say this about both of them. I don't think they're showing enough hustle, and if you don't hustle, you're going to get run on.
First down at the 48. Breaks out of that one, and he's taken down.
Well, when you see the defense is going to blitz and you can't pick it up, as a quarterback, you've got to change the pass protection. Remember, protect yourself at all times. He didn't do it, so he goes down.
They come out in the dime package. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and Williams is there to make the stop. Looking ahead, the Eagles will be on the road in Indianapolis next week, while the Jaguars will be on the road in Washington. Third and 9 following the completion. The defense comes out at the dime. Manziel's got it in the gun. Pulls it in. Unstoppable. The 10 and in for the touchdown.
Touchdown Jaguars.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Jaguars will go ahead with the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Eagles' return team is always dangerous. Perhaps they can shift the momentum back. Scores 28-27.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
Sproles has got a chance to return this one. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Eagles break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
McCoy on the screen. This will just go as an incompletion on the screen. Foles is the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Yeah, it looks like an upper body injury. You could tell he was favoring it as he came off the field, and once we know more, of course, we'll tell everybody out there what went on.
2nd down following that incompletion. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Barkley's back in shotgun formation. On the money. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Big 1st down by the offense that time. Here in the 2nd half, they're losing a close game, and you get that 1st down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Cooper's a receiver in the slot. 1st down at the 42. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
2nd and 14 after the sack. Split backfield here.
Well, let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
Setting up screen. Has his target.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the 2nd half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Now 1st and 10. And he's prone to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
And he's taken down once more for the sack.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over, and they give up a sack.
Let's go.
Time's running out on this one. Midway through the 4th. Out to Cooper.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
The Jaguars ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. The Jaguars line up in the pistol. 1st down at the 22. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the 1st. The Jaguars continue to pound the football here in the 2nd half, and why stop now? Thomas has been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, but it's working well. Don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it. Just keep running right at it.
The Jaguars snap it at the 31. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Number 30.
Thomas is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Manziel lines up in the pistol. Daniel Thomas is in the backfield. The Jaguars have it at the 34. on the money. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Manziel set in the pistol. The Jaguars pistol set here.
2nd down and 7.
Has his target. Allen's there to take him down.
Manziel's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry.
Off the left side for a gain of about 5.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down coming up. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Two minutes remaining in this nail-biter. Can the offense hold on to the football and run out the clock? Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The Jaguars come out in the pistol. Thomas is lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
3rd and 5. The defense gets the sack. That's a timeout call. Awaits the snap.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. 1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Out to Cooper. And they tackle him there at the 34. 2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Matt Barkley now will take it from the shotgun.
Incomplete. Third down coming up, needing a first at this point. Cooper's in the slot.
Let's go. 38.
3rd and 9. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Barkley's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
Crucial play here. 4th down on the way.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield.
The Eagles have it at the 34. Out to the left. Sticks to his hands.
Murphy's there to take him down.
Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line.
And a flag comes out.
The Eagles come to the line. 4th quarter with 2 timeouts remaining. They've come out in the dime package. The defense comes out in the dime. 1st and 15 to go. Jeremy Maclin makes the grab.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. They'll go right to the hurry-up.
Won't use a timeout here. Jeremy Maclin makes the grab. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They recover their own fumble. The Eagles
Come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to
play with. They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout. The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. Throwing now to his left. And stop the play right there. The Eagles use another timeout here, and they have one left. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Sproles up the middle. And Sproles is brought down. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. They'll run it here. Good for only a yard. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Coming up, third down. A huge moment. This has been a long drive so far. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. The Jaguars have to take their final timeout. That's it. For a kick away from a field goal that would give them the lead here late in the game. The kick is through for 3. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
The Jaguars getting ready now to start their drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And sailing out of bounds. The Jaguars will have to get to the 36 to even think about kicking a field goal. One final snap coming up. Let's see what they can do here. Daniel Thomas is in the backfield. Second down and 10. Trying to work that left side. He will not score, and we have a final.